things in any setting you can guarantee on is that there will always be a heated conversation at some point in time between men and women about men and women. On today's episode, I invited returning guest and one of my good girlfriends, Shantae Graham, producer and host of Ladies of Madison Avenue, Brooklyn Exposure, Young Men of Vision, and the first winner of the Mega Cities Short Film Festival for her film New Face of Hunger. Welcome, Shantae.
Hey.
Via Skype and currently in Orlando, Florida, I have Bryant Bunton. Bryant was born and raised in do-or-die Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. He holds a bachelor degree in psychology and philosophy from Cooney Hunter College and a master's degree in public health from the same university. He also is a contributing editor for Don Diva magazine, a relationship blogger, and a public speaker on relationships. He has currently written 2 novels, Dear Women I Haven't Slept With, Book 1 and 2. Hey, Bryant.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Brian.
Good. Okay, your title tickles me. It tickles me so. What inspired that title?
You know what? I wanted it to be provocative, and based on how you responded to it, I hit my mark.
Okay, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that respond to it in such a way.
It makes people wanna really want to know what it's about, because they're like, he has some nerve to name this book Dear Women I Haven't Slept With. So
Yeah.
it kind of sounds very pretentious, and it kind of sounds very sexist and misogynistic.
To a sense. I mean, the whole story had you thinking, like, what kind of dude is this? What kind of, player wrote this book? Because the title kind of matched the storyline. And I don't want to tell the story. I mean, of course you don't want me to either. You want people to buy the books to read them. But it's very active, and I think your foreword described saying that this is a story, there's 2 sides to every story, and this is the side, that needs to be told from the guy and whatever. But it depends on the guy, because your book is drama. You drama me. I mean, I wanted to throw it against the wall a couple of times. I was pissed. But I get it. Everybody has their truth.
My company is Peripheral Vision, and the name of my event is Hats Off to You. I was inspired by my children. They do so much in terms of just not only bother me, but they inspire me to look beyond what is in front of me, but look in the things that I don't pay attention to, but pay more attention to. So they were the inspiration of me having this event. Because as mothers, as women, we're always doing so much different things, and an opportunity to do what we really want is what I wanted to bring forth, and that's how Peripheral Vision came about. Absolutely not everyone did not show up, but guess what? It still was a full house because people spreaded the word, and they believed that they were coming to something great, and because they came and they made it great, it became I feel like it was a total success.
Started, what I appreciate about your passion, you do everything from scratch.
Yes, I do.
Yourself.
Yes.
And you deliver yourself on top of. And everything that you are seeing here was made by her hands,
Yes.
from the rooter to the decor, all except for the plastic. The only thing she didn't make was the plastic in the mirror.
And I put the glitter on the plastic, so I did that too.
She did that too, and everything. What made you decide to, hey, this is what I want to do, and I'm going to keep on doing it until the wheels fall off?
My friends, my husband, and my mom, especially my mom, she was just like, listen, I mean, you only got one life. You got to live it. You got to do it, whatever makes you happy. Mm-hmm. Everybody, we work and we don't be happy. So if you can have a side hustle that you're happy and make it into your dreams, then do what you got to do. And my husband, he be right with me, hand in hand, hand in hand. He delivers. He tells me all the ideas, and my kids, my son, LaVar, he's like, he lets me know, like, Mom, you should put a lollipop in here. You should put glitter over there. You should do everything. And my friends, they're my day ones. They tell me when I'm feeling down, like, yo, you're going to make it. You're going to make it.
Because you got a great spread. You have a great product. And, we believe in you. And we know how, hard and that you work to make this happen. So, of course, we're going to be there, right? Right. So we're gonna be there no matter what.
Yeah, but it's emotional. This transformation that I made is so emotional. People think that you can just put a cupcake together and that's it.
Like me, that's me. I put a cupcake together. That's it, boo. That's it.
Nah, it's a lot. When you want, I just told an Uber driver, if you wanna have your own business, you need not to be married and have no kids.
What?
And he looked at me and said, "Oh my God!" And I said, "No, because you always are going to be tied, because right now it's Sunday. I want to be home with my kids. I want to raise my kids. But if I'm home, I can't grind and give my kids what they want. Mm-hmm. He wants basketballs. I got to give him basketballs. He wants me to do his prom. He needs a suit. I got to get a suit. I got to do everything to make him not have to be on the streets. Mm-hmm. So in order for me to do that, I have to bake these cupcakes and bring them to you. Mm-hmm. I have to make this banana pudding. I have to make these strawberries. I have to make the strawberry cheesecake. Just to be the mom that he could look up to. I always tell him, I said, I don't want you to look up to Martin Luther King. I don't want you to look up to Rosa Parks. I want you to look up to Denisha Lynch. You know what I'm saying? I want you to say, that's my mother. Mm-hmm. She grind with us, hand to hand, hip to hip. And my oldest son and my youngest son, I want them to be proud of me.
Demerara Gold is a story of a 7-year-old girl in Guyana who was left in the care of her grandmothers after her parents suddenly get visas to the USA. One grandmother is a rigid recluse. The other grandmother is a religious fanatic. The girl's dreams are on hold until she finally gets a visa to join her parents. Her new home in the U.S. proves to be all that was promised and more than she bargained for. Ingrid Griffith tells her own story in this dramatic solo performance featuring no less than 18 characters. She ably weaves the history of Guyana, her history story, and the experience of immigration and assimilation in the timeless theater magic. With agility and artistry, Ingrid takes us on a journey as she discovers her true birthright. You'll laugh till you cry. Now let's get to know Miss Ingrid. So I'm noticing that people coming into the building, they're quite excited. They feel like this is like one of their home stories or what have you. Are you expecting anything in particular from people that's coming to see? Do you think they're expecting anything more than what you're offering?
I think they're expecting what I am offering, which is a real Guyanese Caribbean experience. I think they know that it's going to be their story as well as mine, because stories resonate. So it is my story, but I am almost sure they're thinking I'll probably identify with her on some level, and hopefully they're gonna laugh at my jokes, and hopefully they'll just be with me and go for the ride.
And just for our all of our West Indian viewers, where part of Guyana are you particularly from?
I am from Georgetown, Hatfield Street. One of my grandmothers lived on Hatfield Street, and the other one lived on Forshaw Street.
And the family names?
Griffith.
Griffith?
Yeah,
All
that's
Griffith?
the last name. And my mom's side, it's Greenwich.
There you go.
Hi everyone, my name is Miriam and I'm here with the Caribbean Voice TV at the Jollof Festival 2017 in Dumbo, Brooklyn. And as you can see, the line is pretty legit. And for those of you who are unsure what jollof is, it's an African dish. It's a rice-based dish that everyone is obsessed with. You have the Nigerian version, Ghanaian version, Cameroonian version, all sorts of versions. I might be a little biased and think the Nigerian one is the best. However, we're gonna find out inside how everyone feels about it. So come on.
You would
want people who have never tried jollof rice to know or understand about jollof? Like, what would you want them to know? If someone's like, hey, I've never tried jollof before, what would you want them to know?
Well, when it comes to, I'd say mainly West Africa, when you want to try African food and get a start from somewhere, when you want to get a start from somewhere, jollof rice is the perfect intro when it comes to African food. From there, you can trickle down or up to wherever you want to go, but jollof is the way to go, okay?
From News Beauty, and she's going to be telling us a little bit about the awesomeness that is News Beauty. Hello. Hi. So what can you tell us about the line? Yes. So it's an all-natural vegan cosmetics line. All of it it's really a business focused on health and beauty, but the company is called Never Underestimate Simple. That's what the news stands for. And it's just about eliminating all of the non-essentials. So any kind of chemicals or ingredients that really I don't think belong in cosmetics. So they're...
So the person originated from Ismail Osekure. He heads our Metropolitan Insights, and he approached me way back about 2 months ago, saying he was trying to do like a general festival in the DC region. The idea was to have a space where we have different varieties of jollof, right? From Nigerian to Ghanaian to Senegalese, to find who is the best jollof, who makes the best jollof. I believe Cameroon makes the best jollof. I believe that.
Okay, sure.
Performing. So we're gonna have fun.
Nice.
Wow.
Yay.
If you guys came last year, you know at one point the whole audience just got up and started dancing.
Yeah.
So we're looking to have a really exciting, day on October the 7th. So better come to the Real Sisters Film Festival, because that's October the 21st and 22nd, and see all these amazing films.
And we also have a new honoree that we're awarding Lifetime Achievement Award
Yes.
recipient is...
Yeah, another date, October the 17th
Yep.
at the Maisels Cinema. We're honoring Nicole Franklin. She's done Double Dutch Diva. She's done her most recent film, Title 7, which we're going to showcase that. And basically, we have just a really exciting lineup for the film festival to celebrate 20 years. We're going to have a networking party. Yeah.
Which will be fun.
At the Aloft,
Bring your
Harlem
business
Aloft.
cards. Bring your business cards.
And this year I'm really excited because we're at Magic Johnson Theater and at the Alamo Theater simultaneously. So if you guys really love Real Sisters, you've been to the festival, we need volunteers.
Yes.
Volunteers.
Please, like now. right
Yeah.
now. Yeah, this has been an exciting journey for Real Sisters, and I'm just like personally proud to be a part of it in some form or fashion, in any kind of way that I can contribute to us being able to be recognized for our artistic talents. I'm all for it. And so if this is one little platform that I can do to help, then I'll keep on doing it. And that's why I keep coming back every opportunity and chance I get. And I'm just, like I said before, one of the fun things about it is being able to meet such talented women of color who are also on this grind as hard as I am.
I knew that they were mothers, wives, worked for government offices, were domestics, all of that. But so in the last 8 years, I've been trying to find a way to think about that moment in their lives, that childhood, when they played, without thinking about what other people thought. And those are a few of the reasons I was inspired to do Little Sally Walker. I could definitely say my daughter's life and my grandmother's life, and those women in my neighborhood inspired me to do this.
And just have it happen and the audience understand. And then finally, lactose intolerance was the right answer.
It was an anthology series, and it was gonna start with the death and then kind of work.
People never thought we were like brother and sister. They thought maybe we're dating or maybe someone's adopted. But there's so much diversity within Black people and within Black families. So I felt like it was a great way to get that story out there, and it's animated, so it kind of brings more people in. And then using humor, it also, like, you can talk about difficult things, but if you're making people laugh, they'll listen to it more.
Well, welcome everybody. I am Tony Yates, and I'm thrilled and honored to be the Mistress of Ceremonies for this award ceremony, because this is a very special year for Real Sisters. It is their 20th birthday, and for that, they get a round of applause.
I want to say here that she is perhaps one of the most committed artists to the practice of being authentic.
And I kind of feel like that's what's happening here right now. The timing of this recognition is what it's all about for me. It's the reason why I tell stories, to connect and to breathe together, to share these moments. Even though it's not the actual walk that I'm walking, I get to step into characters and try new things, and you know, you can like it or not.
But somehow, all of this, Toonie finds time to be a philanthropist, an activist, a loving daughter, sister, aunt, and a beloved and treasured friend. It's my pleasure to introduce the hardest working woman in show business, an inspirational actor, director, producer, singer, the Wonder Woman you get when you combine talent, beauty, brains, and a steel town work ethic. My best friend, Tamara Toonie.
I'm delighted and humbled, really humbled by this acknowledgement. To be recognized by Real Sisters means more to me than I can say. In all modesty, I have received a lot of awards and honors, but the ones that come from my family, from my community, especially my African American sisters, that recognition.
It's amazing the energy she exudes, but most of all, Viney stays in touch with communities that make a difference, both in America and in Europe. This is a great honor coming from Real Sisters. Congrats on the documentary by Malika Franklin, Woody King Jr.
Special thanks to Real Sisters, R-E-E-L, because Real Sisters is the creation of a real R-E-A-L sister, Carolyn Bucks.
Appreciate the love. I am running for speaker, and I appreciate the fortuitous belief that I'm going to win, so I appreciate that very much. But I'm honored to be here. Of course, so many wonderful honorees, and many people don't know, but I am an actor. I say that every year. Nobody's taking me up on it. I actually had a reading today, so. But this is just exciting, particularly in the era that we're in. Black women's voices are some of the strongest voices, and because of that, they're some of the voices that people try to push down the most.
And I don't think I know anyone who is more generous, more sincere.
Yes.
Not to mention smart and talented. Oh, that goes without saying. The beauty is inside and out.
When the book came to me from Daisy M. Jenkins of Within the Walls, who just said, I just finished a book and I want you to read it, and she had been a corporate attorney her entire career. She's retired. And I just started reading it, and that gnawing feeling of, I've been in this situation where somebody really didn't want me at the office. And it was this black woman, and I couldn't understand what was going on. You know, like, what is this? And it was a horrible feeling. And so like I was telling you guys in the beginning, when that struck a nerve again 30 plus years later, I said there's something here and we don't talk about it within the community. That the same race discrimination, just hating on your own, is not cool. And from the top down, it makes everything a terrible day at work, which is our livelihood, that's money, that's your sanity, everything can just go to pot, you know, when things aren't right at work.
It's just really nice that it's in a community of people who can relate. I do think it is important, though, that these stories are told outside of this context, because too often it's like, I'm at a Latino film festival or at a women's festival and I want people who aren't aware what colorism is or to see this work. So it's nice that people who can relate and kind of push and exposure for these stories into like other groups can see this and spread it once it is online. But yeah, it was nice to just be amongst like-minded women who have strong voices. Yeah.
Did anybody have any questions for them while we
It is an opportunity for women, for people of color to sit in a theater or sit and watch it out on the tube and watch a very short run, incredible journey based on Nina Simone's song for women. And so in this short film, Gabrielle Sidibe, Kia, Harry, Lisa Cortez, and Marcus, our male co-producer, take us through this journey behind the lines, shooting pictures and Sophronia. I happen to be able to be that fifth woman. It's a tale of four, but Gabrielle honored me by being that fifth woman and being called me the mother of Sophronia. But it shows us as our passion, it shows our pain, it shows our beauty, it shows us as we are real and intricate and beautiful.
Hi, I'm Gabrielle Sidibe, and I'm so honored and humbled for my directorial debut, The Tale of Four, to be featured in the 20th year of Real Sisters. I cannot believe the magic and the beauty and the artistry that really has just come together to make Real Sisters possible, and I'm so grateful to be a part of it this year. My film, The Tale of Four, is really a love letter to everything that Black women are and what we've always been. And I am so appreciative to be a part of such a beautiful and fulfilling community. And so thank you so much to Real Sisters. Congratulations on your 20th year, and thank you so much for having me.
The mission of Real Sisters is really about building. It's about together, how can we rise together? You know, as women, as a community, as a family. So I'm just saying that's what this whole event and the film festival is about, trying to work together.
Glad you're back to join me to spread the word on Women Are Talking TV. I'm T. Billy Martin, the host and producer, and I have some very exciting news to share with you. From past Chit Chats, I've been updating you on the progress of Women Are Talking TV via Facebook, and you've been showing the love. How Women Are Talking TV won the 2015 George Stoney Be Informed, Be Free Award. Definitely have to shout out my all of my guests. This was a group win, and just last spring of 2016, the most exciting news arrived. Welcome Destin Thomas Martin to the Team We Did That family. He was born on March 31st, 2016, happy, healthy, and bossy. In the meantime, I'm gearing up to air new episodes, so I'm still looking forward to hearing from you. This platform is here for you, and I want to hear your story. So join me in the studio or at your location, and let's talk. Thank you for watching.
2017 with the wow factor is T. Billy Martin, Women Are Talking TV.
Your doctor.
Firstly, I want to thank everyone for this award who voted for me. I also would like to thank my best friend here of 20 plus years. Yes, we're in our 40s, for being here. She came all the way from Pensacola, Florida, and no, she's not a foreigner. I also want to thank my very close and dear friends, Shantae and Alfonso and Vixen and Olu, and all of you guys who continue to support my vision and pacify my crazy. I also want to celebrate, yesterday was the first birthday of my son, Destin Thomas Martin, Mr. President. And this time last year I wasn't here because I was in the hospital giving birth. So this particular episode is very important to me to share. It's about Black women and fibroids, and it's a serious condition that we don't talk about, and that's one of my main goals right now, is to make sure we are talking about it. So thank you so much.
Three, 2, 1. You recording?
Yes.
Okay. 5, 4, 3. Wait. Why my shirt look wrinkled on one side and then loose on the other side? This ain't no damn Patti LaBelle concert.
Tell you my Patti LaBelle story.
No, not right now. I gotta go. So I'm gonna start that over. 5, 3.
Sounded like you said chit chat.
Oh my God! I'm recording. Why are you talking back to me? Won the 2000. Why was there a jump in the No, there's a pause in there for a reason. Are you reading the teleprompter with me? So don't talk to me. I'm trying to get this done. 3. I can't believe he's gonna sit there and